What's up, people? How are you doing today? Hope you're fine wherever you are watching this movie's broadcast form. So for today's movie's content, I'll be taking you to four unique individuals, four powerful ladies. These ladies, they are undefeatable and they are so blessed with unique skills and abilities in combat. The first person is Aeon Flux, then followed by Selene from the Underworld, then Protagonists from the Resident Evil, and finally Lara Croft from the Tomb Raider movie. But first of all, I will take you to each of them one by one. Okay, I will take you to each of them one by one to know who is the most powerful among them. I'll give you their skills, their abilities, and their brief history. At the same time, I'll give you a short video about each of them so that you can see what they can do, and after which we'll compare them in terms of their abilities and their skills to decide who is the most powerful, who will come out victorious when they have a short battle, when they have a face-off battle against each other. So guys, you don't want to miss this. Let me walk you through this, okay? Stay tuned with me. Let's go. So let's talk about these four powerful ladies when they have a face-off battle against each other. The first person is Aeon Flux. The second person is Selene from the Underworld movie. The third is Project Alex from the Resident Evil movie. And finally, we have Lara Croft from the Tomb Raider movie. So we start with the first person, with Aeon Flux. Stay tuned. So the first person is Aeon Flux. This story in the movie, it took place in the year 2415, 4 centuries after a deadly virus nearly wiped out the human race. So the remaining people were 5 million survivors, and they dwelled in a place called the Begna, a world city-state that was found by some scientists who developed the cure for this virus. Then there was this family that took over the leadership of this city, the Gold Child family. And this family, they were so mean and they were not good to the people. They were like treating people like they were tormenting them, okay, taking them as slaves, oppressing them, okay. And their leader was the Trovan Gold Child, and he was secretly making clones of the citizens so that they can get multiplied, and that was not normal. That was illegal. Then this brings us down to a lady, the Aeon Flux. Aeon Flux, she was among the first clone that was made, and she was a clone of a citizen known as Ketri. Then there were this set of rebels known as the Monikers. Like, they live outside the city and they have great unique skills in combat. So the Monikers, they were against this government because of the way they were, they were faring with the people. So they decided to, they saw a great potential in this lady known as the Aeon Flux, and they sneaked her out of the city. Okay, then they managed to take her out of the city, and they took her as their own. They trained her with all the unique skills and abilities beyond any human imagination, and they turned her into the perfect assassin. So when she was ready, they now gave her the name Aeon Flux, and her mission was to go and take out the leader of that city, the Trovan Gold Child, so that they can put the city back to its normal way, like they can make things normal and give power to the people. So when this lady went to take out this guy, this Trovan, the leader of this city, she discovered and she uncovered a lot of secrets and so much manipulations within the government linked with her own people, the Monikers. That was when she began to doubt the main purpose of her mission, because since her people are also involved in the government, now there is something fishy. So she saw herself that they were just trying to use her, okay, to get back to the government. That was when she went against her people, the Monikers, and she went against the government, and because of the strength and the powers she has acquired, she was so powerful. She was able to bring down and expose everybody. She exposed both the Monikers and she exposed both the government, and finally she gave power to the people and freedom to everyone. That was what happened in this movie, the Aeon Flux.
waited 400 years for this day. You're needed.
We are in the last city on Earth. Some call it the perfect society, but others know better. Government control is total. People disappear as though they never existed. But there are rebels who believe in freedom and who fight in the name of the disappeared. I am one of them.
Aeon, we have an assignment. The government's protecting something. We want you to eliminate Chairman Goodchild. Do this, and we will have our victory.
Ready?
Always.
I keep off the grass.
She's coming. Get to a safe place.
Good boys.
Our world is beautiful, worth preserving at any cost.
You're pathetic.
I'm afraid we're going too far.
This is a war, and people on all sides die.
Amateurs. You may want to duck. I had a life once. Now all I have is a mission.
Coming down to the second person, Selene, from the Underworld movie. Selene, she was known as a very powerful death dealer, a vampire assassin, who believed that the werewolves were responsible for the death of her family, and she was saved by Victor, a powerful vampire elder who turned her to a vampire to save her life and gave her the opportunity to have avengers. So she was trained from a very tender age, and coupled with her determination and thirst for vengeance, she became one of the most powerful vampire assassins who was so devoted to extinguish all werewolves. Only for her to later on uncover the truth after so many years that it was Victor who killed her family and turned it on the werewolves. To make it worse, she also learned that how Victor killed his own daughter Sonia because she was like in a relationship with a werewolf. This betrayal led her to turn against her former mentor Victor, and she killed him in a battle. Then she defied the vampire elders and she went on her own course against the vampire rules and against the werewolves as well. So during this course of her struggle, she received unique abilities, unique skills, coupled with her powerful nature as well. She received abilities to walk in the sun, to walk in daylight, and much more abilities and unique skills beyond any vampire can ever dream of. So that is the story of Selene in the Underworld movie.
The war itself had become more perilous. The weapons had evolved. But our orders remained the same. Hunt them down and kill them off, one by one.
Underworld. Find the girl. Bring her to me.
Coming to the third person, Project Alex. After the breakout of a T-virus, a very deadly virus that killed people and turned them to zombies, Alex was part of this Umbrella Corporation experiment on human beings to give them formidable abilities in order to become an enhanced human weapon to combat the T-virus outbreak. She was designed to survive and to contain any kind of exposure of this T-virus, coupled with her unique super abilities, superhuman abilities that she acquired from these experiments. But only for the Umbrella Corporation to discover that she was a unique project, that she perfectly blended with this T-virus, and she got a lot of superhuman skills and abilities. Then they began to make clones of her because they cannot get anyone that can blend like her. So they began to make clones, but unfortunately these clones, none of them were as perfect compared to the original Project Alex. So when Alice uncovered the truth about the T-virus outbreak and the involvement of this Umbrella Corporation in this because of their own selfish purpose, and that was when she began to fight against them. She turned against them and she became a key figure in the resistance and fight against the corporation and the T-virus pandemic. Finally, with her superhuman abilities and skills, she was able to bring down this Umbrella Corporation to their knee. That was what happened in this movie, The Resident Evil, and this is the story of Project Alex.
From the leading name in biotechnology comes Regenerate, a breakthrough from the Umbrella Corporation.
My name is Alice. I worked for the Umbrella Corporation. There was an accident, and everybody died. The trouble was, they didn't stay dead.
In the pursuit of human perfection, accidents will happen.
There's been an incident.
How bad is it?
We're reopening the hive. I want to know what went on down there.
Sir, there's something in here.
The infection is spreading faster than anyone could have anticipated. Seal the gates.
Our men are still out there.
Just do it. We're expendable assets. And we've just been expended.
Now, those left behind
We're gonna take you home.
must battle an enemy that will not die.
What was that?
We're gonna need more ammo.
Move!
I'm good. But I'm not that good.
They did something to me. They changed me.
And one corporation
The Nemesis is now fully activated.
will do everything to bury its dark secret.
You know exactly how far Umbrella will go.
I used to work for them. I learned the error of my ways.
And finally, we come to the fourth person, Lara Croft. She is a wealthy and adventurous lady who followed the path of her late father in adventures and discovery. She was able to decipher clues from her late father that led her to battle all kinds of odds in order to stop an artifact with immense power from falling into the hands of the wrong people of a secret society that wanted to use its power for their own selfish purpose in enslaving the world, enslaving humanity. So that was what happened. Due to her wealthy background and the nature of her father's job in adventure and as a tomb raider, she was intensively trained from her childhood to adulthood in all areas of hand-to-hand combat and weapons, and also in intelligence and the use of multiple languages as well. So because her dad knew that she is the one that will succeed him in this job area. So he was preparing her from childhood to adulthood. So that was how she was so powerful, and she was so good in combat skills, in weapons, intelligence, etc. Because he was preparing her to be a Tomb Raider just like him. So that is the story of Lara Croft.
In 2300 BC, an Egyptian pharaoh found a place that he named the Cradle of Life.
And there he found a box which contained life and death.
Take us to the Cradle of Life. It's your destiny to see what's inside.
Coming down to the comparison among these four powerful ladies, if you take a look at them, you discover that the Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, she's the only one without superhuman abilities. So because of that, she has no chance in this battle. She will be the first to be taken out. Aeon Flux, she has superhuman abilities. She's very powerful. Selene, she also has superhuman abilities. In fact, she even acquired more abilities more than vampires. And finally, Project Alice, she acquired superhuman abilities from the project experiment she was involved in. So now we are left with three: the Aeon Flux, Selene of the Underworld, and Project Alice of the Resident Evil. Then among these three, I believe that the next person to be out is Aeon Flux, because Aeon Flux, she cannot battle Selene. Selene, she is a vampire, okay? And she's not just a vampire, she is an advanced and a very deadly vampire who even acquired more abilities and more skills than any vampire has ever acquired. So you see, she is superior over the Aeon Flux. And if you look at Project Alice also, she has superhuman abilities that are far beyond the ones of Aeon Flux. So because of that, we are taking Aeon Flux out. She is very powerful. She is very skilled. She also has superhuman abilities. But compared to these two, she stands no chance. So now we are left with two ladies, two powerful fighters, which are Selene of the Underworld and Project Alice of the Resident Evil. They're coming to the two of them. This is a tough one actually. Yeah, because they have several powerful superhuman abilities. But taking a look at Selene, she is not just a vampire. Okay, like vampires, they are superhumans, okay? And they have a new strength, a new speed. Everything is at high level. But Selene, she is even above vampires because she acquired skills that even vampires were so afraid of her. Then coming to Project Alice, okay, like she was in this project experiment that gave her a lot of superhuman abilities, that she became so powerful. But comparing the both of them, like in terms of their skills and abilities and everything, I believe that it will be a very tough battle, but Project Alice will not stand a chance against Selene. So Project Alice will be defeated in this battle against Selene. So for me, I'm giving Selene as the winner. Okay, she will come out victorious over this battle. She will be number one. So Selene is our winner in this battle. Then followed by Project Alice, then Aeon Flux, and finally Lara Croft. So that is it. That is my own decision. Alright, thank you.
Thank you guys for spending your time with us in this movie's content. I'm so happy that this content is coming to an end, and I'm so glad that you have the patience to watch to the end of it. And I can say that comparing these four fighters, these female fighters, the most powerful among them is Selene from the Underworld movie. This lady, she is invincible. She is something else. She is superior above the others. That is my decision. After that, I'll go for Project Alex,
from the Resident Evil, then Aeon Flux, and finally Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. So that is my decision, and you have a decision to make. Please don't forget to drop yours in the comment section and drop your reasons so that we can all talk this out later. Okay, I'll be so glad to hear from you. As you're watching this movie content, please don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, share, comment, and finally support us with super thanks if you can. Join our membership as well so that you can get exclusive content and get our content on time before it goes viral. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. See you. Bye.